Google has a long checkered past of buying services that some people like and then later killing it off. And it looks to me like that might be getting ready to happen to Feedburner. Now, this is going to affect a lot of bloggers because a lot of bloggers, a lot of podcasters use Feedburner. I mean, it's the basis of a lot of our RSS feeds, and whether that was a smart move or not remains to be seen, because everything seems to be pointing to the fact that Google is going to be killing off Feedburner. It's just more a matter of when. First, it was that the API disappeared. The API no longer exists for Feedburner. Now the Twitter account has disappeared for Feedburner. The Google Plus profile for Feedburner has gone away. Google is letting certain Feedburner domain names, like the one over in Japan, go away, expire. And now AdSense for Feeds, which is the way that you could actually put Google ads inside of your RSS feed, well, they've turned it off. And that one is actually more meaningful because that was really the only way that Feedburner made any money for Google. Obviously, Google thought it wasn't a big enough deal for them and they just killed it. So now all that's left for them to do is to kill Feedburner itself. Now, of course, what is that going to mean for us as bloggers? Well, first of all, it means that if you want to get your feeds off of Feedburner. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. We don't know if Feedburner is going to be going away, but all signs are pointing in that direction. So one thing to definitely keep in mind is that if you're using WordPress, you have an RSS feed built right in. If you just plug in your blog's URL and then put /feed onto the end of it, you will have an RSS feed. It's built right into WordPress. You don't need Feedburner. So keep that in mind. You can point your users directly to that web address at yourdomain.com/feed, and they can still subscribe via RSS. Now, why else would you want to use Feedburner? Well, it is nice knowing how many people are using your RSS feed. I mean, that's really what a lot of people are using it for, is for the subscriber counts. Now, bear in mind, I mean, I've said this many times because I come into blogging from more of a business orientation. I don't think the number of RSS subscribers matters all that much. I really wouldn't worry about it. I think that your email list is significantly, by orders of magnitude, more important than your RSS subscriber base. So at the same, do you really need to know that number of how many people are using your RSS feed? Probably not. So again, get rid of Feedburner because you don't need that count. And there's, off the top of my head, I don't know of another way to get it, but I'm sure that it exists. You can also go and check out a competitor called FeedBlitz. FeedBlitz has some really cool features in there, and if you mainly only want to use them for RSS, I believe the service is free. If you want to use RSS to email, then you got to pay a little bit, but even then, it's going to blow the socks off of what Feedburner was doing for RSS to email. So that's over at feedblitz.com. And then lastly, a site that we've got here on this video, if that's what you're watching right now, that I recently came across was kind of interesting. It's called pleasedon'tkillfeedburner.com. Definitely go check that out. It kind of gives you the rundown of what's been happening, and it has some ways that you can actually get your message to Google to basically plead with them not to kill off Feedburner. Are they going to listen? I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do? All I could tell you is that even if they ultimately decide not to kill Feedburner, just the fact that they're killing off all these surrounding things with Feedburner, it really shows that they really don't care about it at all. So you might want to consider ditching the service anyway. But anyway, if you want to check that site out, it's at pleasedon'tkillfeedburner.com. Kind of an interesting site, very timely, and I think you should probably check it out.